So I love the idea that everything is an experiment. And this is a little tantric principle in my tradition. Everything is an experiment. So essentially whatever you're doing with consciousness and curiosity is a kind of scientific experiment. Sounds a little like hooty ha-ha scientific experiment. But yeah, it sounds like maybe not juicy, but here's the deal with it. It actually is like super juicy because it's like whatever you do consciously, you're paying more attention, and then the key is you gather the data afterwards. And you do your little experiment, usually for a set amount of time, because none of us can be friggin' conscious for very long. So you do your experiment, and then you gather the data. Was that pleasurable? Was that not pleasurable? Is there some way that it could be more pleasurable? Is there an experiment that this is inspiring? Would I do it slightly differently next time? Would I do a totally different experiment? Did it bring me more aliveness? Did it bring me more connection? So you gather the data, right? You sort of evaluate. And the fun thing about this is I like this because it gets us out of, it's actually deeply kind, and it gets us out of perfectionism, like that sense of there's a right way to do things, which is not super inspiring in terms of creative experimentation. So it's I didn't experiment. And I was also taught, and I like this, you can't fail at an experiment. There is no bad experiment. The only way you could maybe fail at an experiment is if you don't gather the data. Because people are experimenting all the time, but they don't gather the data and make an evaluation and then make a new experiment. So, and I'll just say, I have done experiments that went very awry. They were very not pleasurable. I was wow, that one did not go as expected. But I was still proud of myself that I did it. I was just damn, that was some good experimentation. And it gave me an idea for how to do another experiment another time. I just remember once my husband came up with this idea. He was I don't like to do my budget. I don't like to do my taxes. And he was let's turn the budget into a sexy BDSM scene. And it did not go well. Okay, I got really mad. I was just not into it. But we laughed for days. I was just wow, that didn't work. But what is an experiment that would actually make my budget pleasurable? I'm still working on that one. But yeah, there's a great kindness in it. There's a great kindness. Just to let it all be an experiment. And to move out of that contracted. I'll just say, I embrace this idea because I used to just be did something, and if I didn't do it well, I was just freaking failure, what did I do? It's so freaking intense. Whatever that is. And then just to be well, that didn't go, that was that experiment. I think I'm going to do a different experiment next time. It's just way more fun. So, please, please, I just beg you, just try experimenting. Okay. All right. Have fun. Have some fun.